In last period, that is in last video, we have seen the classification of kingdom planting, and today we are going to see the details about the classification and examples based on it. आज आपण वनस्पतीचं वर्गीकरण सखोल पाहणार आहोत. तर या ठिकाणी किंगडम प्लांटीचं दोन सब किंगडम झालेले आहेत. देयर आर टू सब किंगडम्स, दॅट इज द क्रिप्टोग्राम्स अँड फेनोरोग्राम्स अंडर द बेसिस ऑफ प्रेझेन्स और ॲब्सेन्स ऑफ फ्लावर, fruit and seeds. Okay, and the phanerograms, presence of flowers, fruits and seeds. But we are going to see the cryptograms, that is plants in which there is the absence of flowers, fruit and seeds. Okay, now these cryptograms also classified into three groups, that is the Thallophyta, Bryophyta and Pteridophyta, and out of that we are going to see about the Thallophyta. Now Thallophyta type of plants are mainly grows in a water. They do not have the specific organs like stem, root, leaves, flowers. They may be unicellular, may be multicellular. They may be microscopic or large. They are found in fresh water or in saline water also. Their body is a soft and fiber-like. Okay, body is a soft and fiber-like. That is thread-like. Thread-like soft fibers are there. Now these thallophyte are divided into once again two groups. That is the algae and fungi. So in algae, chlorophyll pigments are there, so they are autotrophic due to presence of chlorophyll pigments, that is they are preparing their own food. While as in fungi are heterotrophic due to absence of chlorophyll pigments. So once again grows in a water may be saline or fresh water. Their body is a soft fiber-like, do not having roots and stems, flowers and leaves. They may be large or unicellular or multicellular, found in a fresh water or saline water, and they have a chlorophyll pigments. Due to that they are autotrophic, but some of the thallophytes do not having a chlorophyll pigments, that is due to absence of chlorophyll pigments, they are heterotrophic. So this is the more details about the thallophytes, and we are going to see the figures of that. Here are some autotrophic thallophytes, that is Ulva. Is it clear? This one is Ulva, this is Chara and Spirogyra. Now in this Spirogyra we are watching that these are coil-like structures are known as chlorophylls, and with the presence of this chlorophyll they preparing their own food. So these are the examples of thallophytes, and mainly the examples of algae type of thallophytes. They may be unicellular or multicellular, okay, large and microscopic. So to observe that, this one we have to take one of the petri dish and take a fresh water algae, that is and spread it over and watch under microscope. Under microscope, then you will see that the chlorophyll pigments are coil-like chlorophyll pigments are found there, which are preparing their own food. So they are autotrophic. So this is more details about the thallophyte. Okay. Now Bryophyta is the second division of the cryptograms, and the examples of a Bryophyta are moss and Funaria. Moss, that is Funaria, Riccia, Mercantia. All these are the examples. Now more details about this Bryophyta. This group of plant is called amphibians because they grow in a moist soil, but they need water for reproduction. That is, they grow in a moist soil in adult condition, but for reproduction they needed the water. They only reproduces in water, so we can say that bryophyte are the amphibians in the plants. Okay, these plants are thalloid-like structure, chapta sharir asतं, multicellular and autotrophic, because they are having a chloroplast in their cells, so they produces their own food, so they are autotrophs. They reproduces by spore formation. Small spores were formed and in their cocoon, and they reproduce by that spore formation. Body structure is a flat ribbon like long. Body structure कसं असतं त्यांचं flat असतं, ribbon like असतं, long असतं. This shows leaf like structure, that is true roots are not there. Instead of true roots they shows the rhizoids. Okay, stem and leaves, instead of this stem and leaves this shows the stem like and leaf like structure, that is absence of true roots, absence of stem, absence of leaves. Okay, but instead of this true roots, true stem and true leaves, they having a stem like structure, leaf like structure and root like structure, and root like structure is called the rhizoids. They do not have specific food and water conducting tissues. Okay, that is specific tissues are not there. So we are going to see about the details about with the figure. Now these are the examples of bryophyte type of plants. The first example is that, looking at this first example, this one is a Funaria, that is the moss which we found on a wall in a rainy season. This shows the root-like structure, that is the rhizoid. This one is a rhizoid. It is a root-like structure. This one is a leaf-like structure or stem-like structure, leaf-like or stem-like structure. And the reproduction done by the spores which are present in the capsule. So this is the first example of the bryophytes. This one is the another example, that is Mercentia. So in Mercentia, the body is a flat thalloid type structure. Okay, thalloid type, and it is seen that it is a multicellular. And we are watching here, these are the rhizoids which are look as a roots. That is these roots are not true roots. Okay, leaf-like structure or stem-like structure. And one more thing is that stalk is there, and above the stalk there is a capsule where the spores are seen. These are the spores, small spores are seen in that. So one more example is here, that is Anthroceras. So in Anthroceras, we are watching the leaf-like parts, okay, leaf-like parts, and the capsules are above there. So this is more details about the bryophytes. The third division of Cryptogram subkingdom is a Pteridophyta. Example is a fern. Now more details about this Pteridophyta type of plants. These types of plants have well developed roots and stem and leaves. Well developed. It is very important. These plants having a well developed root, stem and leaves. These plants have separate tissues for conducting water and food. Well developed conducting tissues are there. It is very important things. They do not bear flower and fruits. As they are not showing, as they are not bearing flowers and roots, they reproduces with the help of spore formation. Because if there is a flower, they will reproduces with the flower, that is androecium and gynoecium, but they do not bearing the flowers and fruits. So instead of that, they reproduces with the help of spore formation. Okay, and these spores formed along the back of the surface of the leaves. Okay, we will see in the picture. That is the posterior surface of the leaves. The spores are found on a posterior surface of the leaves. These plants reproduces asexually or sexually. If they are reproduces asexually, they reproduces by spore formation. Okay, asexually they reproduces by spore formation. While some of the plants are reproduces sexually by zygote formation. Zygote formation is there. They have well developed conducting tissue for conduction of water and food. So we are going to see about the ferns with the help of the figure. So this type of plant you have seen in the garden, this is the fern, which showing the well developed roots, stems and leaves. Okay, root, stems and leaves. Now this is the stem like structure, and this stem having a well developed conducting tissues, okay, for the conduction of specific tissues for conduction of water and food. Now these are the spores, that is sporangia on posterior part of the leaf. This is the posterior part of the leaf. This is the posterior, and these are the spores by which they reproduces asexually. Okay, and we are knowing that these roots are seen in the garden so many times. So this is more details about the Pteridophyta, that is a division 3rd of cryptogams of kingdom Plantae. Okay, so all these plants also do not having a flowers, so it comes in a cryptogams. Okay, so once again we are going to review it. Kingdom Plantae classified into two groups, that is two subkingdom, that is the cryptogams and phanerogams. Cryptogams, such type of plants in which flowers, fruits and seeds are absent, while phanerogams are those type of plants where flower, fruits and seeds are present. Now in cryptogams there are three divisions are there: thallophytes, bryophytes and pteridophyta. Thallophytes, that is a thread-like structure. Sometimes some of the plants showing chlorophyll pigments, so they are autotrophic, but some of them are not having a chloroplast there, so they are heterotrophic. That is, fungi is the heterotrophic while algae is the autotrophic due to presence of chlorophyll pigments. Thread-like structure, Spirogyra is the example. In the bryophyte we have seen that it is a thallus-like structure. Okay, Funaria is the example. These plants showing that is a root-like structure, stem-like structure. Root-like structure is a rhizoid, is the specific character, and they reproduces by the spores formation which are formed in the capsule. So these bryophytes, these are called amphibians because they grows in a moist soil while they reproduces in a water. And the third example is third division is a Pteridophyta, whose example is a fern. This type of plants showing the well developed stem, roots and leaves. Okay, instead of that they are showing the specific tissue, separate tissues for conduction of water and food, and they do not bear a fruit and flowers. Reproduces by spore formation, which is on the back of the leaves. Asexually they reproduces by spore formation, while sexually they reproduces by zygote formation. They have a well developed conducting tissues for water and soil. So all these three groups having a one similarity there, that is they do not bearing flowers, fruits and seeds. Okay, there is an absence of flower, fruits and seeds. These are the similarities, so they are comes under the subkingdom, that is the cryptogams. So like this video, share to other student and subscribe the channel. याच्यामध्ये क्रिप्टोग्राम्स गटामध्ये असलेल्या या 3 डिव्हिजनची आपण माहिती पाहिलेली आहे. बरोबर आहे. या तिघांचे कॉमन वैशिष्ट्य असं आहे की यांच्यामध्ये फ्लावर्स, फ्रूट्स आणि सीड्स नसतात. पण या तिघांमध्ये एक डिफरन्स आहे. डिफरन्स आहे की याच्यामध्ये रूट्स नसतातच, लीफ नसतातच, बरोबर आहे की नाही. पण याच्यामध्ये लीफ लाईक, रूट लाईक स्ट्रक्चर आलेलं असतं आणि याच्यामध्ये लीफ, रूट्स आणि स्टेम दिसतं आपल्याला. बरोबर आहे. यांच्यामध्ये वेल डेव्हलप्ड कंडक्शनच्या टिश्यूज नसतात, याच्यात पण नसतात, पण याच्यामध्ये वेल डेव्हलप्ड कंडक्टिव्ह टिश्यूज आलेले असतात. So these are the similarities and these are the differences between among all these three divisions of the cryptograms. आपण पुढच्या व्हिडिओमध्ये फायनारोग्रामचं क्लासिफिकेशन पाहणार आहोत. तर या व्हिडिओला लाईक करा, शेअर करा आणि चॅनलला सबस्क्राईब करा. थँक्यू.